What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the Black Ops Competitive League? What it do, what it be? It's your boy Alex T. Coming at you live with some Black Ops 3. Joking, it's some Black Ops 1. And we're here with Law versus X3, first game of week 2. We'll see what they have in store for us today. Law's going for a quick A-site attack here as they throw their smokes down. A bit methodical. They've got some strats planned. This Absolute goes straight in with the bomb. Again, he's taken out, so not much getting done with these smokes. The two players are peeking up the stairs. That's one going down, traded out by Nighthawk. And now trying to play around the pillar, but it's not working out for him. Now Sizz and Monster in a 2-on-3. No bomb. Bomb is on that A site, so I'm guessing X3 is probably gonna stick to their spots. But we'll see what happens. They've got to get one kill to equalize. And there was the chance. He's got to be calling that out to his teammate, but Monster's going down. Now Sizz is left in a 1-on-3 in the first round. Shots up, gets the first, gets the second. We could have a clutch in the first round, but he's getting shot in the back. Still doesn't have the bomb, so he could just make a beeline for it, but he's wrapping around trying to catch this final player off guard. Go for the 3K in the 1-on-3. Playing a bit nervous, a bit passive. Trying to make sure he doesn't get caught off. He really wants to get this one down. As he slowly makes his way towards the A site. We'll see what he has planned. Come on, Sizz. He's got a full minute. And Wasta's playing towards the B site. So this might be a problem for Sizz as he tries to wrap back. Could get caught off. See what happens. Peeks up, doesn't see much. Oh, now Watts is coming towards the A site. Wrapped back around, doesn't look like he's ready. And if this bomb plant goes down, there's not much time left, so I think it's gonna have to happen right here. Fake defuse. Doesn't see it coming. Watts is right there, shoots him in the back, denying it. And we have a round, a very drawn out round for X3. Oh, missing the silent shot. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad if Sizz noticed what was going on. Saw that tomahawk fly by. Could have gotten turned on right there. Playing it a little risky, but it's going to work out for him at least. Oh, I forgot to mention. Chromo is going to be the last player for X3 with a level bug, unfortunately. So he's been allowed to use the Dragunov for this game. Under the condition that he doesn't spray with it. So here we are with another A-side attack. It's working out a little better. So Absolute gets the first kill and trying to put that bomb down. So Nighthawk's defending, looking up at those windows. And they got their first kill. And now they have everything covered. They have the flank covered. They got two players watching the front here, right on the bomb. One's trying to come down the stairs. There's another kill for Abso as he's running up with his tomahawk. Trying to get a no-scope off. A little bit messy, but they're going to finish it off. Clean round, actually. Not hitting the shots, but not dying either. So that's Law tying it up. Quick reload bug. And here we are. Nighthawk. Nighthawk playing a bit slow. He's back. We're good. And now a bit of a slow B side of the map play, but that's going to let Wast get all the way up the middle and get a kill here. Sizz spots one up, trades back on Anderson. It looks like full mid control for X3 though. I want to get on Absolute. Yeah, it looks like he's on the bomb site, getting that bomb down, but isolated, so his team's gonna have to try and get towards him pretty quick. He wants to make sure that bomb doesn't get defused pretty much immediately. Mark gets one, but Law's gonna finish it off. 7 kills for Sizz. Here we are. Here we are. Up 2-1 for Law. on the attack. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like this is a pretty defense-sided map, so this could be their pick. I'm not exactly sure on this one. Lost is doing the little cheeky mid-push again. He has so much control here for X3 is to get their first kill. Going up on the man advantage. As I say that, Nighthawk takes one more out. We're going to see if Mark can pull something heroic out of his pocket. There's the first. As Nighthawk gets a second. So still, actually only a 1-on-2 as Sis goes down. And we're going to have another tied game, so pretty close again. You don't hear me. Oh. Do I have to turn down my game sound a bit? Is this better? Hopefully this is better. Close games is... Oh, really fast speed play. They're getting that bomb down so quick. Absolutely, look at that. And that's a 4-on-4. Bomb down without a single kill. As Mark gets the man advantage, but they've got a big job to do. Zlaw takes the defensive positions. Oh, that's a fake defuse. Absolute peeking out. Not able to hit a shot here. So Watts has got a big chance to get a double and open up this site, but he can't pull it off. And now Monster has his own chance to get a double. Can't happen himself. And now there's no law players left, so this defuse is going to come out. And that's going to be 3 points as X3 takes the lead. Let me know if the audio is better. So here we are. Absolute trying to make a quick play, and he's probably going to hear X3 coming through the bottom. They're going to get their first as Absolute jumps down to try and catch him off, but now they're taking full spawn control. This is crazy from X3. Look at this aggression. As they get all the way into the spawn. There's one for Mark. He's trying to get a second one, and I think you will. Because they only lose one in that round. That's going to be 4-2. So finally a team is going to go on a little bit of a streak here, potentially. Solidifying that defense. Maybe getting a better read and making those aggressive plays work against Law. But I think Law is going back to their bread and butter. Going back to their A play, but it's not working as well as it was earlier. Because that's a first kill coming out for Anderson. And it looks like Sizz doesn't want any of that as he's falling back. Two on three. Make it a 2-on-2 as Sizz gets one more at the back. And now X3 is pretty stacked towards this A site. So they're going to rotate one player off, but they probably don't know that the bomb is still towards this A. Probably have no idea, even as Nighthawk goes down, but now Sizz has put it into a 1-on-1. They can get a third to try and come back. Get one more on the board for his team if he hits one more shot. They're dancing around this control room. Oh, and that's a wide swing from Anderson to take him out. That's going to be 5-2. So we do have a nice little streak from X3 as Anderson's jumping around the corner. Silent shot. He is not playing around. Now I think Monster wants to go fast into the mid. His teammates are going to want to try and trade this pretty quick, but Mark is too much for him as he gets two. Anderson coming in with one of his own. And now Sizz is left in a 1-on-4. Looking like that's probably going to be 6 for X3. And it went from really close to pretty one-sided now. You know what, my game volume is probably higher than it usually is. That could be it. So there's Sizz coming in with one, but Mark is all the way up through this A side. I have never seen aggression through this side of the map before because it's just such a tight hallway. And now Wast gets one more, so... Oh, he actually gets two, putting it... Oh! He gets 3! Putting Monster in a 1-on-2. when it was 4 versus 2 just moments ago. Doesn't even have the bomb. That's in Wast's possession. He has this round on lock as he jumps off the map. That could be really bad now, as Mark luckily finishes that off. Went from incredible to absolute blunder for Wast there. Luckily his teammate able to close out for him, as he doesn't get an ace in that one. Now fast plays towards the outside. Wast is ready. But he gets taken out pretty quick, and that's X3 with the aggression. Absolutely annihilating that push, going up 8-2. Willing to say dominant as Mark just jumps out with a no-scope and doesn't seem like he can miss a shot right now. Mark is going for a fast B. Again, pushing all the way through. Sees one on the spawn. But the bomb is towards A. Maybe a bit of a fake play. Oh, but Absolute doesn't even want to plant. He's opting to go straight to the mid to try and flank, but 3 of his teammates are dead super fast. Now he's in the 1-on-4. Maybe wishing he did get that bomb plant down, because now it might be hard. But as I say that, he gets one. Here's one under him. So he's got some place to make, and he's got some info. And he's got the bomb, and he's got 2 minutes. Trying to stay silent here with the stutter steps. Wants to stay sneaky as he gets another one. 1v2. He hears one up above. Can't hit the shot though. Follows up, and that's 3 in a row. Last player behind him, and he's gonna finish it off 1-on-4. Absolute saving his team in this one, although I don't think they can win this half, but that's a nice little highlight for him as he wins the 1-on-4 ace. Putting Law up to 3 rounds, breaking the streak for X3. Super well played. And he's going towards the A site. Bomb on Nighthawk. Sizz gets 1, so better signs for Law now. And Abso's staying out front as his team puts the bomb down. We've seen him in a situation like this before, and it was working out for him when they got control of this A. Bomb planted. They just gotta hold now. Abso here's one at the mid. Oh, actually jumping up from the catwalk. But his team's got a hold of that. And as the flanks start to come out, Wast is in a 1-on-4 of his own, but only able to get 1 kill. So here we are now at 8-4. And Law's at least showing signs of life. So it is going to be 1-0 into the first half here for X3. But we'll see if Law is able to answer back and tie this map. And I think they have a good chance of that. Hitting some pretty nice shots, but I'm unable to close out some of the rounds. But maybe X3 has some crazy plays in store for their attack. Oh, across the map for Sizz. Now Mark's gonna have to try and pull something out of his sleeve to pull this back. As he gets all the way through the mid, playing pretty sneaky. And Anderson's trying to push into the A site, but a bit of an overextension as he peeks into 2 people through his smoke. Now Absolute trying to finish this off quick as he puts Wast into a 1-on-4. We've seen this happen before. 1 kill coming out to the B. He's gonna have to hit this shot if he wants to get anything done. Spotted up now. No bomb possession. Here's another one behind him. Just can't hit these shots anymore, Wast. We've seen you pull off the big plays, but not this time, as he has the only kill for his team in this round. 1-0 for Law. Sizz closes out. Mark going for a really fast speed now. Pre-scopes out, but he doesn't see much. Wast gets 1 on Sizz. shot might reveal their location, but it looks like they're going for mid control to maybe wrap back towards A. Shots coming out from Mark. But he can't get much done as Absolute gets 2 in a row, make it 3! Can't get the ace, but now that's Chromo in a really bad situation as he's finished off, and that's 2-0 for Law, looking a lot better on this defense so far. Absolute definitely put in some work because he's 5 kills and 1 death. Here we are, X3 with the fast plays. I'm interested in seeing this Dragunov, but holding the flank as his teammates take the initiative. Getting onto this bomb site. As the smoke comes down, there goes the bomb. Hopefully soon. There it is. Chromo's caught off towards the middle. Unable to hit a shot. Bomb goes down. He's gonna get taken out by Absolute. He's playing pretty goddamn well this game. Now Anderson's trapped towards the site in a 1-on-2. Gets the first! Can't get the second though. That's Absolute going 7 kills. Getting a bomb defuse as it goes 3-0 for Law. Very well played. Here's Mark with the bomb, and Nighthawk's doing a little... Oh, he's peeking around the side of the map. And getting a little quick peek onto Wast. Opening up for his team. No, Mark, I think, spotted him out. So, yeah, he's leaning around the corner to try and see what he can find. Oh, but... Looks like a Law player's swinging around the corner. And Mark's going to take advantage of that as he brings it into a 3-on-2. And Sizz is actually alone now. This monster jumps off the map. Looks like Wast's not the only one doing that. No idea where this bomb is. 3 to find. At least now it's planted, so he has a bit of intel, but he has to go quick. No tags. Trying to get shots off as quick as possible as he jumps to the site, gets the first, wrapping around to get the second, but 180 is not going to hit. And that could have been really nice if he hit that 180 shot, but not going to work out. Anderson able to close after missing a couple. And that's X3's first round. So maybe they can pull a little bit of a comeback, but looks like they're going for the same plays, so maybe Law can shut it down again. Mark's ready for the peek on the side of the map this time, but there's Chromo as well, getting a first pick with that Dragunov. Mark's not expecting the peek above him, but it looks like the bomb is very close to this B site. So Nighthawk's gonna have to be careful. There he is, spotting him up. Trying to get those reload glitches, but it's not gonna work. And now Mark picks up the bomb into the 1-on-2. Monster takes out his final teammate. Smoke going down, and that's going to bait out the peek from Monsters. He puts it into a 1-on-1, and the bomb's going down very quickly. Where is Sizz at? Oh, just above him. Mark does not know about this, though. He's going to be playing very careful. This is a pretty sticky situation for him as he's caught in this corner. Oh, big peek from Sizz. And Mark doesn't see it coming at all. He tries to run away. And there's Law stopping that comeback right where it started. As they go to 4-1. Mark looks like he wants to get something done as he's going straight to the middle. Spots one to his left. Wrapping around, and he has to be calling that out to his team as they take full control, but Sizz gets one. Absolute's there to help him out. We've seen him do big things, but all of his teammates are stepping up. As Wast is left in the clutch. He gets 2, though. Could it be another 1-on-4? Both players, I think, towards the mid, but doesn't have bomb, like I said again. Getting wrapped on from those top mid stairs. And he's killed trying to take a shot of his own. So there we are, up 5-1. Super dominant. Law's gonna have to win one more to keep it in a situation where only a tie is possible. And they'll have to win 2 more to win back the second half. Anderson dead immediately. Absolute gets 1. Nighthawk pushes in for another. And that is a super quick round from the defense. Getting right into X3's face. Full confidence. So here's Wast. Not even close to the bomb. And he can't get anything done. Interesting, so I'm getting word here that this is actually a loser's match. Both teams have lost their first game in the league, so whoever wins this match is going to get their first 3 points, and that's Mark. He's ready for those points as he gets 2 really quick kills. They have control of both A and B as the bomb goes down, and Nighthawk is left in the clutch. Finishes off Mark. No more kills for him, and he gets 2! So this is really doable, but he doesn't have much time. Surely he has to know that as he runs towards the mid. I think he's going to have to go faster than this. But as he runs up to the catwalk, trying to spot up, and oh, I didn't even see where he got shot from, but he's done. No clutch for him. And Law has to win 1 more to tie up this series. X3 making more B plays. Looks like it's going to be a lot of them towards B. No, not much mid control. Not really watching their flank, so this could be dangerous because they don't have any map control right now. Staying pretty much on their own side of the B site. Pretty interesting tactic though, as they push onto the site. Sizz is waiting for him. He gets 2. Mark finishes that off. And I do believe they have control of this bomb site. But as I say, that monster's back on the rotate. They didn't get that bomb down fast enough. Now Wast is left in the 1-on-2. Best performer for this team, but we'll see if we can finish this one off. Looks like Monster knows exactly what's happening. Oh, wait. Wast was actually able to finish that off. I didn't even notice the first kill he got. I was thinking that was Monster coming around and killing him, but as Wast wins that clutch, and Monster gets a cross-map tomahawk there. But Law is going to want to win all of these rounds. If X3 gets the next 3, that's going to be a tie game, and that would be a pretty big comeback to deny a tied series from Law. Sizz is in the 1-on-2. So that is very important. That is very important clutch by Wast right there to deny the win, but Sizz could shoot one straight back as he's trying to take as many shots as possible to win this 1-on-2. Make it the 1-on-1 though. Wast playing pretty passive up here. I have a feeling that Sizz doesn't see this coming. As I say that though, he's ready for it. Reload bugs. As he's jumping down. He lost him. Wast is behind. Oh, but I have a feeling he's not going to be able to see this. Oh, he's not going to see the defuse coming. That's going to be the win for Law. And they're going to go 7 rounds. That's going to be 7 rounds. Confirming the win for Law. So this is a series tied 1-1. Knight gets the first one. Now Absolute takes mid control. So this is really well played for Law. Anderson gets 1, but X3 is going to be sandwiched here as they go for this B play. Players up top and players behind. I doubt this bomb plant's going down. Absol's going to hear it, but he goes straight through the smoke, and Chrome was able to capitalize. Oh, even Monster getting taken out. So that's Sizz in the 1-on-3. But once again, 7 rounds for Law already. Means that this series is 1-1. Each defensive half being won. So now we have Sizz in the retake 1-on-3. Doesn't see much as he gets all the way towards the site, even seeing the bomb, but there's the peak. And that's 4 rounds for X3. Getting these a little bit late if they wanted to deny that win for Law, but nice little double peek actually. I thought it was the player at the stairs that got the kill. And now as the bomb goes towards A, so that's interesting. But Sizz gets taken out at the top by Mark. And it goes into a 2-on-3. Absolute's going to want to take this one back, and he absolutely does. So, Wasp is in the 1-on-3, but with the bomb down, that's an interesting situation because now the Law players are going to be pressed for time, but it looks like they've already rotated. He gets the first. Watching this pillar. Can't get the second shot. Or the third. And he's just missing so many that gives Absolute way too much time to hit a shot, and he's getting that defuse. Even BMing a little bit, so they're going to go up to 8. Last round of the half. Is this defuse going to come out? Or is Absolute trolling a little too hard? I'm actually not even sure anymore. Yep. Round lost, but... Alright, Apso. At least you won the game. I was gonna say same score, but... would have been if that defuse came through. So, 7-5. Series tied 1-1. And I'm not exactly sure what map we're gonna go into next. I'll try and see. We are live. We are absolutely live here into the second game firing range. X3's pick. I must reiterate. So they're going for a fast B. I'm excited to see what they have in store. Taking some control here, but I don't think they want to group up too much. Finally taking the initiative. Trying to get into the site. This player's on the outside. There they go, rushing through. Surrounding Sizz. Ooh, really well played. Now as the smoke comes down, Chromo's planting the bomb. And Anderson's trying to push up, but that's not happening. 1-on-3 for Nighthawk though, so I have a feeling he's a little scared in this one. Oh. Getting one up. So he only has 2 more to get. Oh, and he gets the second. Peeking out into the site. Reload bug. But he's taking out his revolver. And neither player can hit shots here. As Mark falls back. Trying to get a reload bug of his own, but he's finally going to finish it off. And Nighthawk could have had a big one there. But he just can't close. Mark too quick on that jump peek. And now they're going for a quick A. No spread defaults for these guys. Absolute is kind of solo here, so might be a little afraid to peek. His teammate's close at least, but looks like a big bomb site push. Spark puts down the smoke. He's gonna get that plant off. Oh, and look at this. Look at this push. Anderson is all the way through. At least he's spotted up, but Absolute's getting 2. Pushing all the way into the site. And getting his team a great openers. Anderson gets 2 of his own, though. But that's going to be Absolute taking them all out. Not even a bomb plant for X3. 1-1. Much better showing than last round. Oh, ace for Apso. Absolutely. I didn't even notice that. Absolutely well played. And now we have a bit of a spread default from X3. Maybe a bit scared after that one. And as Anderson peeks, Absolute's playing really confident now. He knows he's playing well in this one. There's his 5th kill in 2 rounds. Can he make it more? I'd say he can as he peeks out, but I guess my bets are off. And now they're all grouped up towards the mid. Not much map control. Maybe the fast plays are what they want because they're getting control of these bomb sites. But as I say that, Wast at least gets one and puts it into the man advantage for X3. As Law is pretty split up now. So big chances for X3. And now Sizz is hearing a lot, playing at the back of the site. So sneaky, but he gives it up. He's probably going to have players on his back. I'm surprised he's not checking it, but Wast hits it anyway. And Monster's left. And a bad one. Not much he can do here, but P can try and get some kills. But he gets flanked. He's done. That's 2-1 for X3. I'm liking the way Law's getting control of the map. And I'm liking the way they're getting kills like that. Pushing all the way through. Oh, Mark is not expecting that little prone there. And so Monster's going to get the jump on him. Absolutely takes out one towards the site. And he's made big plays like this before, but not this time. Monster at least gets the trade. And now it's the one-on-one. Chroma with the bomb, a Dragonov, and a Dream. To bring X3 to 3 rounds and solidify their lead. So there's the plant. Now Monster has full info. And he's going to watch those sidelines to make sure Chroma doesn't try anything cheeky, but I think he's just going to be opting to play it slow as he's out at the back of the site. Monster trying to push out. Chroma's still playing so slow. It's working for him because he's playing for the time, but he doesn't want to get peeked like that, getting caught off guard a little bit, and Monster's going to finish it off actually. So he's going to get that defuse. And that's going to be 2-2. As Monster plays it, I think methodical. Nice and methodical. Tying it up for his team. Monster gets one quick towards the B site. Making big peeks, trying to shut down any fast plays. And as he throws down that smoke, it's going to push X3 back, but that's going to let him get more kills on the lot players trying to flank. So somehow, with no map control, X3 comes out with a man advantage again and full A site control. Never mind. Never mind on that, because Sizz is just going to blast Anderson right in his face. And he has to be careful as those shots are grazing right by his. It's Mark and Wast trying to get these kills back, but 2-on-2, so big advantage as the lot players are probably going to split up. One on B, one on A. Got to cover their bases. And now Mark has mid control, so they can split the site. And they know where this lot player is hiding. Nighthawk. He's sweating because he's at the back of the site. Two guys trying to kill him on either side. And Sizz has to pull something off. As he runs Revolver out to try and flank. And now he's going slow. What are the X3 players thinking though? Oh, they've rotated all the way to the A site, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. There he is, realizing it, so he's going to sprint all the way back. And now these X3 players could be anywhere as Mark is staying towards the mid. He spots out Sizz. I'd assume Mark's going to be lurking on him sometimes. Probably not expecting a flank. Oh, but it looks like Mark's going to opt to hold the site, but as I say that, he gets the first, but Wast is on his back. Trying to chamber his bullet, and now the smoke is down, but Wast is going to finish him off. And there's the lead for X3. It's very tight. Not by much. As the bomb gets towards the A, at least there's a bit of mid control, so I'm at least liking the split for X3. Smoke goes down, hit marker, so they have info. And the site is completely blocked off, but Absolute's throwing a smoke of his own to try and make these sneaky little plays. Spots up one through the smoke. Oh, he misses his first shot. It's messy. They're dancing around, but the Law players come on top as Monster gets 2 to trade back. And it looks like they have this A site on lock, but such a big rotate. Oh, actually, X3. Wasp, 1-on-3. Gets 1. Can't follow up. Yeah, he gets taken out. Before I realized it was 1-on-3, I was gonna say X3 had a chance to take the B site, because all 3 of the Law players were on A, but they're gonna win it anyway. Nice shots from Monster. And we're headed back into the game. As X3 going for some more. These fast A's. This time Mark gets shut down pretty early. Not something we see happen too often. Monster's double peeking with Abso. As shots come off, Abso's opting to rotate back, and Monster gets one anyway, so A side on lock, and that's, as I say that, Wasp in a 1-on-4. He's gonna clutch again, at least this time with the bomb down. Like I said, rotates coming out, allowing this bomb site to be open, and he has a bit of a chance to punish. It's 1, but getting double peek now. Oh, nice movement through the window, and now he can play defensive. He can play for the time. He gets 2 kills. He has to chamber the bullet, but if he gets his 3rd, there's a big chance Monster's gonna take him out, and actually the defuse was coming down the whole time, so well played from Law. Not the cleanest to close out, but it comes through in the end. And Law takes the lead, once again on X3's map pick. Oh, but here's Mark going so quick into the A. Even pre-scoping, you want to get that kill so fast. But Monster takes out his teammate. And Absolute swings wide on him. Even getting into the spawn, catching these last 2 players off guard. He gets 1. Nice little 360, but can't close it out. Nice try, so another clutch for Wasp. No bomb possession, but he has 2 minutes 30. So that was very interesting. The way Law pushed. I think that was just straight mid peaks. Monster winning out the first gunfight. Oh, Law's actually getting behind a player. Looks like they don't have a very good hold. And a bit separated now. They don't want to be giving him 1-on-1s. Just like this. He spots out the last 2. So he has all the info. And as Nighthawk pushes into him, bit of an overextension now as it goes into a 1-on-2. And Wasp could actually win this. But Monster is denying him again. Again. Denied the clutch. As his team falls around him. Here's Abso going for a mid peek. That looks like a lot of mid presence. Oh, Abso is all the way pushed up. He's hearing all these footsteps, and I don't know if the X3 players are ready for this. As I say that, they're not, but Abso can't hit a shot. That's 3 off. Finally hits 1. And he can't recover. Mark's trading, so 3-on-3. Much better than it could have been with Abso in a position like that. Oh, but as Monster pushes onto the site, bomb plant deny and 2-on-2. This Chromo and Mark are making a last-ditch effort to push this site as the bomb is down. They're both taken out. So that's gonna be Law up 1 still. If Law wins the next one, only a tie is possible for X3. If Law wins 2 more, that's a confirmed win, and that's gonna help them a lot as they take out Anderson immediately through the mid. Crossing without a smoke may be a bit dangerous, and Absolute's making another aggressive mid play. It's gonna work this time. Mark gets taken out. And no trades available because X3 is separated. Chromo is in a bad spot with his mate Wast. Chromo in even a worse spot as he's dead now. Now Wast has maybe a better chances. Instead of a 1-on-4 and a 1-on-3, at least there's a 1-on-2 to work out this time. Once again, these players are isolated, so if he takes the 1-on-1s, Law's gonna rush him down. Both players together, so played a little bit better, but still dangerous. There's Abso finishing it off as he goes up 12 kills. But Wast has 13 actually, so he's the one making the plays for his team in this. And now the Clutch King wants to go straight into the site this time, opting for his entry roll. There's the first player. But Sizz is going to get one. And he's waiting for this bomb plant monster in the middle of the site, seeing his teammate being engaged. And he's running into the hut to get right into the X3 player's faces again. He's wrapping all the way around. How is he not dead in the middle of them all? Crazy place for a monster, but it's gonna work, and they're gonna take this. So Law with an upset win now on the defense side. And X3 are gonna be hoping to take this back in the next one. We're gonna have to win the next half to tie up the series. Law's gonna be hoping they can sweep this one to win it for themselves. There's Mark with a quick 2. And they're at least gonna get one round. Once again, too little too late. And finally the teams are right, so here we are, 4-on-4 finally. X3 versus Law. Last half of the last map. And I gotta highlight how important this is for Law to win, as Nighthawk is a first pick on their push to B. Because if Law wins this, if they win this half, they're gonna sweep X3's map pick to win the series 3-1. Getting their first 3 points in the league. Because this is a loser's match. Now Nighthawk putting that bomb down. Oh, but he's getting baited out by the smoke. I think he could have stuck it. At least he's going to finish off the kill. So there's one up on the attack side, firing range for Law. And promising signs. Abso has the bomb towards A. Spread out default for Law. But Wast is going to get an opening pick. Oh, and Abso's ready for that mid play. That's the plays he was making earlier in the half. And as a B push comes in, it looks like Law just slaughters them all. It goes up 2 now. Oh, big mid plays for X3. Abso sees it coming and he has to call this out to his teammates now. He's ready for it though, so Sizz takes out the first. And he gets a second onto Mark as well. Bit sticky, but as they go into a man advantage, they might be wanting to push B here, but Wast gets one. Straggler left from the mid push, and Monster at least trades it. And now that they know Chromo is last on B, they should be making an A push. Monster's sticking around. Actually, I take that back because the bomb is down, and Chromo knows it. Full possession. And now this gets very dangerous for Law. Monster's waiting for his teammate to get behind. Now that Sizz is here, Chromo's in a weird spot, but he gets a tomahawk kill. Picks it back up. Now it's the 1-on-1, and he's gonna get the kill. Chromo wins a 1-on-2 because Law dropped the bomb. Dropping the ball as they lose a pretty unlosable round. And That's Chroma up 4 kills to get the first on the board for X3. I don't think they're going to be happy about that one. Oh, and Anderson peeks out to get a double. Beautiful. Now Law instantly getting aced. That is, I'm pretty sure, by Anderson. Is he going to finish it off? Nope. Wast stole it, unfortunately. Come on, Wast. But either way, clean round for X3. As they tied up 2-2, so not as bad as it was. Definitely not as bad as it was looking. Mark is trying to go for more of these mid peaks, but he might be in trouble because there's a lot of Law players looking towards him right now. Spotting at least 3 on the map towards this end, and Wast gets one towards the middle. That's Chromo pushing all the way through, getting one with the Dragunov. I think trying to pick up that L96. There it is. They have so much mid control here. There's Mark getting another. And where's this last Law player? Sizz is left with no bomb and no teammates. No bomb, no teammates, and no kills. He's gone. And here we are with X3 in the lead now. Yeah, Law wants to make another of these quick B pushes, because that's what was working. Don't blame him. Getting so much control. But Mark gets 2 quick ones, pushing even more into the site. Can't take out Sizz though. Peeking under the car. But his monster's taken out. Another clutch situation for Sizz. Bomb possession, but no kills. He's gone. So that's a really strong attack. But unable to close out. I think that was really well played for Law, but just couldn't close out on the final gunfights. Anderson trying to push out towards the middle here. Getting all the way into that building, but Nighthawk sees it coming. And that puts Mark in a position where he has even more to do, but full mid control for X3. Sizz gets one. And he's left in another clutch. Bomb is close. But he's tagged up, so he's spotted and he knows it. Trying for a couple pop shots through the ground. There's one. And this is super important for him to get. Lots up the last one on top. This is super messy. He's going for more spams. I don't even know where this guy is, but Mark's gonna finish that off. And that's 5-2. But X3, if they want to tie this, they're gonna have to get to 7, so 6 is not enough. Holding towards the mid, and he's under a lot of pressure. There's Nighthawk getting a kill as he jumps up on him with the bomb. And Monster is behind this B, but I think the X3 players have pushed up. Mark gets taken out, so... Oh, but super quick kills from X3s. Anderson gets 2, Chroma gets 1. And again, a really good situation for Law is flipped upside down. It looks like they're probably going to be going down 6-2. Unless Monster can pull off something big, which he cannot. So X3 has to win one more to tie up the series, making it 2-2, and giving either of these teams, both of them, I should say, 1 point for the league. More fast B. It's heard by Mark, but hearing it isn't going to mean much if they can't win the gunfights. Chromo's here. Lost is as well. And the Law players just can't win their gunfights. As a super clean round comes out for X3, going up 7-2. They're going to win it. So there's the 2-2. That's Chromo up to 10 kills. Both of these teams will be getting 1 point each. Absolute is so quick to the mid with this bomb. Gets one, and his teammate gets lost. But at least one of them is traded back. I should say more than that. But it's Chromo in the 1-on-3. I should say 1-on-4 actually. Didn't even realize there wasn't one kill for X3. There was absolutely no trade. I have a feeling Chromo doesn't have too much of a chance with this Dragonov. At least gets one, picking up the L96. He gets that better one-shot capability, and there's a headshot. He has to reload though. And he's shot straight through those wooden planks. They know where he is, but Law, I've said it once. I've said it twice, and I'll say it one more time. Too little, too late. We needed these plays much earlier in the half. And Absolute's mid plays are going to get shut down a little more this time. As they're bunched up towards the mid. Not much control. And trades come out all over the map to put Sizz in another clutch. Kind of odd that it's always one player. Either it's Lost or it's Sizz, I feel like, in these clutch situations. At least he's going to get one. I think there was another close to him. Here's the footsteps. Almost got caught off while jumping up. Unable to shoot for that fraction of a second. And he just gets flanked in the 1-on-1. Lost finishes it off, puts it up 8-3. And we go into the last round of the final half. Oh, he actually spots him through the wall. Wow. Unfortunate. Unfortunate scenes. Again, Absolute going all the way through, and Anderson clotheslines him as he comes through the door. All the way through, wrapping his own bomb site. And the players are switching sides. As Anderson gets one more. Monster trades back. And it goes into another 1-on-2 for Sizz. I am a goddamn broken record with Sizz in the clutch. Can't even get one. There it is, 9-3. Final score of the second half. Both X3 and Law will be getting 1 point in the league as it ties up 2-2 as X3 takes this victory. So GG's, well done to both teams.